Hey there, glad you're here with me today. In a previous video on Temu haul, I hauled these, I don't have them right here, just a second. I hauled these butterfly dies, and I said that I was going to make a video about making these butterflies. And I had gotten a project from the Prickly Pink Crafter, and on it was one of these butterflies. And I fell in love with them, and then I saw this die on Temu, and I'm gonna, oops, sorry, knocked the camera there. Let me put it back in place here. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of what she sent me that inspired me to make these butterflies. So she sent me this Memodex card, and on it was one of these layered butterflies that I just fell in love with. And she is so talented. This is just so beautiful. This isn't all of it. I'm going to show you a couple little pieces. Here's another one. Another Memodex card that's got a shaker on it. Isn't it gorgeous? And her layering is just to die for. I wish I could find out where she gets this rose-colored ribbon. It's got silver in it. It's gorgeous. And then that paste resistance. And I hang this in my craft room on the wall. And I think we could make these guys, and people would love to have them. I don't know if I can get it all in the, it's a huge rosette. And it's just beautiful on my wall. I put it right in front of where I craft. Can you see the layers on here? It's just amazing. Anyways, the butterflies just, she'd put some extra butterflies in the project, and it all matched. And so I fell in love with them, and so I tried to figure out how to make them, and I think I came pretty close. And so I was just going to show you how I made these. And I made them a couple different ways. This one, I didn't layer up on the back as much. It's a little bit thinner. But I kind of like it better because I like the way the little tool behind it sits. It kind of ruffles it up. So I like that. And I haven't put a gem in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to. So some of them I put gems in. Some of them I didn't. And I just took and cut out like 6 different pieces of scrap cardstock that I had. And then I just started fitting them together. And then I had just gotten on that haul, I had gotten this thread. So I started putting that behind there too. I got the kind of really yellow gold one. So I started putting that in there too. And I'm thinking about adding maybe a little water drop on a couple little of the wings. So I'm just going to show you. This is pretty, oh, so I decided to make this a Temu project. I think, did I show you that one already? I decided to make this a Temu project because I guess almost all this stuff is from Temu. So we're going to call it a Temu project. And all you need, I'd gotten this from Temu. It's just some sparkly tulle, and it's just the right size and great. And then I'd bought this. These are little foam. It's kind of like the Dollar Tree foam things. Foam pads that you stick on. But I was thinking about using these for shakers, but they're really they're not thick enough. So I'm using them in this project. And then of course the die. And then I never sew. So I got a little stapler to staple this onto the butterfly. And I have 3 layers for this butterfly here. So what I do first is that's the bottom layer. The next layer is where I put the tulle. And I just get an amount of it. Kind of how much I think I need. And you can glue this too. I first started gathering this because I'm going to gather this behind here and attach it. I used some of these to do it, But then I decided it was easier to do the stapler. And you could just put a line of glue there and start gathering it down. So I'm going to gather it here just a little bit. And then we're going to staple it to the butterfly wing, and it doesn't really show through because the other one on top of it kind of covers it up. So I just staple it. And then I leave the middle just a little bit without a gather because of the raised foam that we're going to put in the middle. And we'll go, I'm going to do this one a lot because I had a lot of extra there. I made that gauze just a little bit long. So then we have the butterfly with the things behind it. Now, you can put a raised piece on here and glue it down, but as I was saying, some of those I made them a little bit less tall, and I like it because I like the way that this kind of, the gauzy material kind of keeps it raised. So I'm not going to do that this time, but you could put a little foam strip on there. So whenever I do material onto anything, I always use fabric tack. I think our glitter glue might work. I don't know. I'm not sure. So we're gonna glue this down like so, kind of in the middle, and give it a minute because it wants to keep popping up. So we'll push it down again here in a minute. Then on the next one, yep, see, it popped up. So we'll hold it down. Then on the next one, we're going to put some foam tape. And we just, I wonder if I just do this. Let's see. So we just get a couple pieces of foam tape. We kind of measure it here about how much we want. Looks like about that much. Looks like about that much, so we'll cut it off. So really, it's not very hard, just a little bit of die cutting. And then you start foam taping on top of each other, and then if you want to add some tulle behind it, the Dollar Tree tulle with the snow dots on it would be great. Any type of thready stuff that you have that you want to put behind here. Because of the interest of time, I won't do that here. And of course, now I'm having trouble getting the little thingies off of here. In the interest of time, I won't put any thread on this one. Well, there. I finally got it. And we're going to put that one on top of there. Gives it a little raise, which adds to the dimension. And then the last one is this one, and you raise this one too, or you don't have to. Just depends on how you're feeling it or not. I'm just gonna guess. See if I guess close on this one. Actually, this one's a smaller one. I think I'll just put one in there. Yep, just one. So I'm pretty sure the butterflies are still on Temu. And you can always find some of this stuff. I don't know if it's always comes in ribbon form. I've gotten it in big pieces, and I've gotten it in this ribbon form. And then, oh, gotta make sure it's in the middle. See, that one isn't sticking down still. Gotta hold it. That first one. Then put that. Oops, down a little bit more. Nope, it's already stuck, so that's the way we're gonna live with it. And there, I don't know if you can tell how sparkly it is. Let's try to shine it in the light. There's your butterfly. And then when you're done, you can kind of raise the wings if you want to. And then you can put different things in the middle or not. Just depends on if you feel like it or not. So there we go. A quick little project. Well, it's not quick. The die cutting takes a little bit, and then once you got that done, then the rest of it isn't too bad. So, and she also used vellum. People use vellum as one layer. You can go 4 layers instead of just 3 layers. So there's my quick little project, and I hope you guys are having a great crafting day, and thank you so much for stopping by. You guys take care.